I'm gonna go catch my flight, so I'll let you guys pick it up from here.
Thank you.
Yep. When are you heading back?
I'll tell everybody who you are. We actually got a, well, I can't say that on live feed, but
It's all right.
Sunday.
Okay. Well, safe travels, man.
All right, buddy.
Good to
Thanks
see
for
you.
everything.
Nice meeting you. Sorry you have to put up with him.
I have to give everybody time to actually wake up, I reckon. Jeffrey? We're at J&E. That's what's up. Joe Kelly, thanks for getting on here. Tim and Kelly. Hey, Tim and Kelly, you was a little slow that time, dude. Usually you're in the top 3. Oh, yeah, you still were in the top 3. You're doing good. There's Dan, Nick, Roger, Owen. We are live at J&E. Well, I'm in California. All this stuff you guys keep saying you want Buffalo, New York. Everybody keeps saying you want more technical stuff, so I came to J&E so we can figure out how they make pistons, which is J&E, Wiseco, SRP, all them. Texas, what's up, Ray Roberts? Kelly Walden. Teresa, you're a little slow on the trigger, girl. What's up? Usually you're in the top 10. I think you made it like 13 on that one. Because I got everybody. Lamar. Andy. Jay Schroeder. Tell me you got Jeremy Taylor. Joseph Upchurch. You're a little slow on the uptake today too. Usually you're faster than that. New Pistons. Rick Diaz. Well, here's the, we come to actually see Swain Hurt. Hey, tell Emily I said hi. Yeah, Teresa, really. James Miller in Ohio. Robert from North Carolina. Andy full of love? Are you serious, dude? That's cool. Full of love. I'm glad you're full of love. Doug Causey. If I say you guys' name wrong, well, deal with it, because I'm barely even being able to read them. Mario Robinson, Marcella. They're at Brazil. See, I like it. I like them. Billy, 30 over, 440 Dodge. Dude, all you got to do is call them. They got you some. Hey, I bet you they got some up there on the shelf somewhere. Cynthia, John Lane at ATI. See, I got to do this when I get down to ATI too. Deborah Kelly, WFO. Andrew Morgan. Andy, well, good. I'm glad you came to Bailington. We're fixing to be back down in Alabama. All right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this thing around, and we're going to go through J&E. Who's my J&E person?
You.
Huh?
You are.
Yeah, but I don't know all this stuff. Guess what? I guess you get to double duty, I guess. Yeah. We're going to put Mark. There we go. This is Mark.
Got the wrong shirt on today.
That's all right. all this stuff's good stuff. So this is Mark Gerhardt. He's the head of marketing for Raceway. You want to do J&E?
J.E.
Just J.E.
Yeah.
See, I'm wearing a K1 shirt.
Yeah.
How dare he?
Partner brand.
There's actually a lot of stuff these guys do, but we're doing it for J&E. So here's the warehouse, but you guys wanted all this technical stuff, so let's go in here and talk to them about technical stuff with the Piston guys. Oh, Andy, come on.
Come on.
I can't talk about your car.
You put Alan on a plane, so come on, now you gotta do it.
Top secret tour.
Oh, we're gonna go in the R&D room.
That's what people want to see.
Right.
The thing is, people have been hitting me more and more up about wanting to know how we're doing all of it. So, the cool part is, if they're wanting to actually know about the more technical side, then I've just been doing it. I went to CPP, talked to them about the suspension stuff, so everybody thinks you just grab a piston and they're just there. Where's R&D?
Right here.
All right, where are we going?
R&D. This is a secret room where they make stuff where you're not supposed to know about it.
And you guys just walk right in.
Nice and cool.
Hey, kind of a big gun TV show. Sometimes I can get away with that.
So some of the secrets of our success that we can do here is we got this, basically it's called a roamer arm. And here, come over here.
Can't hear you. You got to speak up louder.
Okay.
Wait.
They probably got, your hand might cover the speaker.
Good?
Here, This way. If you do it this way, there you
Got
go.
it.
Or that
So-
way. Either way.
So one of the things we can do here is we can actually, we design custom pistons. We can scan combustion chamber, old sample, anything to reverse engineer the pistons. You got a problem?
Now
Yeah,
somebody.
they still can't hear.
Okay.
All right, they said it's a little bit better. But
All
that
right.
was when you were speaking.
All right, I guess we'll yell. You.
Well, I talk loud, so everybody's got their volume down.
You're so damn loud. So basically, we can scan the cylinder head and basically do a combustion scan. We can locate the head. This is a true flat piece of granite, and what we'll do here is locate the cylinder head, and then we'll take this arm over here. It's a very high tech device, and we can scan, and it'll basically create a CAD drawing automatically into the computer of the cylinder head. And we can do that with combustion chamber for reverse engineering combustion chambers. We can get, old pistons and scan the old pistons. Like we've had old Indy 500 pistons from like 50 years ago that we've scanned in. And, obviously we don't have any, we haven't made that part since the 60s. So we need to basically reverse engineer it. So we can do everything. We've got...
So this isn't like the copier at the drunk office party. You guys are in here making imprints in your faces or nothing, right?
I can't say that we haven't. Has it been done before?
Hey, you went to stutter. That's good. Evidently, there has been some trickery and treachery.
Yeah. So it's a $250,000 machine.
Oh, they can't hear us?
Yeah, we gotta be close to the mic probably.
Oh, they can't hear me or they can't hear Mark? Well, I know they can hear me as loud as I talk.
I think
that's-
it's more Mark.
So I'll get closer to the mic here. You can put on Reaper. I'll talk. So it's essentially a $250,000 machine here. This roamer arm that we use for reverse engineering. It's just one of the tools that we use here, but it's definitely one of the big ones for R&D. We can't show you anything to do with machining and manufacturing, but at least give you a little peek.
As soon as
into
live feed's over, I'm checking all that stuff out, though.
So
just like we did at some of the other ones. But so this is when I was blowing pistons up to see how we could make a piston hold, and that wasn't their fault. I wanted to see, and you guys remember this with the pump gas motor, I wanted to see how much nitrous I could put to it. And the last time we were at like 1160 or something, just didn't have enough camshaft. But I guess this is what they kept using when we kept blowing it up, when we kept moving stuff around.
yeah,
Is that
so when
what
you would send us cylinder heads, and when we need to make a revision with a combustion chamber or something like that, we would use this to scan your combustion chamber to get an accurate scan of valve location, especially when you're running upwards near an inch of lift. You need to know exactly how far.
So this would be the one when we were rolling the valve angle. You guys did that by hand?
The valve angle, we would probably still scan it to see where the valve angle was initially on a cylinder head, and then modify it just based on feedback after that.
Well, we went through a lot of pistons to develop this piston. That it's a really cool piston.
We go back outside, we can show everyone.
Yeah, well, we can show them that too. We can actually show them the piston. What's all this over here?
Just a bunch of different tools we use for checking hardness, checking ovality. I mean, just nothing super
Here
exciting.
it says Reaper's tearing shit up again. Now, that ain't even right.
Yeah. So
What's in the lock cabinets? That's all
Those-
stuff we can't look at?
yeah, so a lot of that is like either archive jobs or our current jobs that we're working on, and each box is essentially a piston job.
I mean, they're locked up and stuff, so nobody's supposed to see them.
And it just I don't know. Did we got anything cool in there? We got any old IndyCar stuff or any old nostalgia stuff?
There's some
or-
cool stuff over here. We're right now. Of course, I'm always building another motor. So JD's really important. So this is the prototype piston for the next Reaper motor.
Yeah, that's
That's,
about the right size for you.
We're gonna try to build the first 1,000 cubic inch motor out of 5 cylinders. So
Exactly,
that's,
5
that's the next Reaper piston. I don't even know how big that damn. It tells you how big that damn thing is. It's big. But it had some pretty cool stuff here. This was that piston before they started putting water on it and it grew up. That must be a motorcycle deal. 2-stroke something.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's only got 2 rings in it.
They got all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, a little bit. There's some of these Pistons, it was a shame to take it away from their mama. And then, well, there's a Hemi. That looks like some Hemi type stuff.
Here's a top fuel piston.
There you go.
A little dust on it, but that's all hard anodized to deal with the nitro.
It's amazing how small the cubic inch is on those motors.
Yeah.
Woo. Now that actually looks like we could make a Reaper piston out of this one. We're gonna tell them what some of this stuff you guys have made. You guys make pistons for everything, don't you?
Here's the opposite side of a nitro. There's a Pro Stock piston. So that's a full 3D CNC dome, all 3D undercrown, super light
Ain't
part.
weigh nothing.
Can't tell you who it's for, but it's a Pro Stock part.
Bob Glidden, I'll tell you. Where's that one at?
Yeah, it's wherever. You want to go take a look at your car?
Yeah.
Go look
Well,
at
here's the thing. Everybody wants to see you guys. They want to see this because everybody's seen that car.
the. Yeah.
I mean, let's go
talk about the piston that we made for you.
Yeah, let's go check that out. Everybody's seen that car a dozen times. And of course, everybody knows it's got everything's J&E because J&E shirts and banners and all that. Plus, usually, I show them when we're actually putting the pistons in.
Yeah. So they seen that piston that we're going to show?
No, nobody's seen this.
Oh, okay.
This is still the secret deal that until you guys decide to come out with it. This is the piston that I run in my motors, but we haven't actually released it
Get a little
yet.
sneak preview. I'll let you explain that one.
So, you guys remember when I was blowing with the pump gas motor? I made the comment that I'm gonna keep blowing pistons up till we figure out how to build a piston that would hold up. Everybody knows 632 with the valve relief. It blasted the valve relief off. I mean, Dynamite Dave, Daddy Dave made pistons famous by blowing everything up. So when I talked to Alan at J&E and I said, listen, if you guys will help me, because I can't afford to do this on my own, we'll figure out how to make a piston that'll hold up. So this piston I run in my stuff, that you don't call them and get this piston, but they're fixing to make it where you can. So it's actually, we kept moving the ringland down and we kept rolling the valve pocket around. So this piston will actually work in almost every big block Chevy. It can be a 540, 565, 598, 632. You just change the rod length. So it took, I don't even know if I want to tell Mark how many pistons I blew up over this, but we blew up a lot. But every time we'd figure out where the weak spot was on the piston and we'd change it. So they haven't came to market with this piston yet because we just now figured out that pretty much since we got the final piston, I've never lost one of these pistons. No matter how many kits I turned on. I did snap a valve off and send a valve through the middle of one of them, but that piston is, and that was what we was trying to do because you guys know how many motors I got. So we were trying to get a piston that, believe it or not, if something happened to the 632 and I had a spare piston for it, I could pull it, put it in the ProCharge motor. So this piston is actually the piston that we run in every one of the motors. Even the 5-inch motor is just a bigger version of this piston. But I don't know. It's gonna be a cool deal. We've got it done. This thing's ready to go. It just depends when they decide to release it. You can actually call them and get that piston. You can call Alan and talk to Alan and tell him you've seen this on Facebook, and they can hook you up with that piston. The piston is not a catalog available piston yet. So it's a really badass piston. You guys all know the car. They're amazed by it, but they don't know that you guys have seen it 300 times.
You want to give, we're sharing with the G audience, so you want to give a walk around for it so our audience can be educated on it as well?
Oh, on the JE side of it?
Well, no, just in general. So we got this shared to our page as well. So
I didn't think about that. Okay. So the people that follow J&E that don't follow Reaper, which I don't even know if there's anybody out there that does that. And if you do, you need to follow both of us. So, and that's the other thing. They're doing stuff all the time. If you guys follow the page, they help more than just me. They work with NASCAR and Pro Stock, and there's a lot of different avenues that J&E does. But for the guys that don't know about this car is a car put together to actually make a street race car, a real street car. It's 380 cubic inch small block. What pistons got? It's got J&E pistons in it. It's nothing. It's a Track 1 Brodex head. It's a small solid roller. It's an F1A Pro Charger. Car's got 330 gear in it. And I built this car to more relate with all the fans that want to get into this. There's a very simple combination. It's an off-the-shelf piston. There's nothing custom about this. Like when we're talking about the custom piston, there's nothing custom about this. I built this car to where anybody can pick up the phone. It's in-stock parts on all of it. The car made at 18 pounds of boost. It made 789 horsepower, 964 foot-pounds of torque. So, for any of the people that don't know about this car, you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of it. We actually just shot a street race with it the other night. So, guys, J&E piston, Mark, who's going to give up you got to give up the information, man. Website, all that stuff.
JEPistons.com, 714-898-9763.
And you guys can't walk in the door and buy pistons, so don't be trying to Google them and
No,
run
you
in here.
could.
You can?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Come on by. Bring a cylinder head, whatever you need.
There you go. Anything you guys need, J&E Pistons, check them out. Check them out on Facebook, and you guys will be seeing more of this car and seeing some more stuff. There's actually a truck that I just done, and the Yanko 2.0 car, and that's the great thing about them. They've supported me in everything that I do, and they stand behind it, and they make a great product. So, guys, there's your more technical stuff you keep wanting. I'm out of here.